Another over-the-hill community is singing the praises of urban renewal workers. They were in the Thompson Lane area just off East Street where they demolished a home, but the story doesn't end there. LaDon Davis explains.
It's a blue wooden structure that sits in the heart of Thompson Lane off East Street in the Centerville constituency. A closer look reveals that the structure has a myriad of issues that's not conducive to living standards. The roof is caved in, a clothesline and mini kitchen area is in the center, and the bathroom leaves much to be desired. Michael Jones, director and contractor of the inline project, says it saddens him to see that Bahamians are still living this way in the 21st century. Mr. Jones says after stumbling inside the home that belongs to a young man neighbors called Herman, he couldn't help but to invest more than $25,000 towards the construction of a brand new home.
What we're going to have to do is just simply start all over. And we're going to try to get him back. We're thinking about 4 to 6 weeks we should be able to get it done. It's going to be a wooden structure. We're going to try and modernize as best we can. And it seems to be fairly decent when he's finished with it.
Residents we spoke to say that this building has been an eyesore for many years, but they are pleased that their neighbor is now getting a second home.
It makes me feel very good because of the condition he was in for a very, very, very long time. He was in a bad condition. And Urban Renewal just came up fast and effective, as I say.
Well, actually, I grew up in this community, and there was a lot of abandoned buildings and a lot of properties with large debris on it for years. And you know what I mean? It's a real sight to see that the properties, the abandoned buildings are being cleaned and the properties are being cleared away. You know, it's more room right now, fresh air, and you know, it's really nice to see right now.
Officer in charge of the Centerville Urban Renewal Office, Inspector Ricardo Richardson, says over the past few weeks, his team has demolished more than a dozen dilapidated and abandoned buildings. He gave us this update on their progress.
My team and I were doing some walks through the community, and we came across this place which we thought was just an abandoned building, and a concerned neighbor told us that there's a young man that lives inside the building. We made checks and we find, of course, he was living in there. I mean, it's the place is it's a terrible place, it's terrible condition to be in.
Mr. Jones represents the best of the spirit of urban renewal to eradicate the blight of inner city communities, with neighbors helping neighbors and instilling pride and hope. LaDon Davis, ZNS News.